Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. In this episode, I just wanted to touch up on things real quick. These guys are all moved into this side of the house now. This side is vacant, meaning that nobody lives here. They're going to actually hire a butler in this one, I think, that since they have a lot of money, like, to back them up, like, they're always going to have plenty of money. I think that these guys would go ahead and hire a butler. I think, honestly, and this would be kind of probably one of my most, like, rich, like these are my go-to rich family, because all the other families, yes, they have money, but they're not, like, buku rich like these guys are. So these guys are actually going to go ahead and hire a butler. In addition to that, I do have a storyline planned in this episode for Michaela and Nicholas. Nicholas will be doing something in this episode that is going to ultimately result in something bad happening. And he's going to do it when Aiden and them are least expecting it, and they're going to catch him in the act, and something's going to happen, and they're going to go ahead and have no choice but to send him somewhere. And I'm not going to say too much about it, but also, if you guys missed the last episode, Dean and Aiden had adopted a little girl, and they named her Annabella, as well. And just making sure nobody's in here. Okay, we're good. And our butler has arrived, which means the butler is now going to be in this room. The butler pretty much will be here to clean and all that, so. And Dean's coming to take care of Annabella, and then we can go ahead and start off with Nicholas and them once Nick gets home. Because that's what I have planned on doing. Actually, Nick's gonna go ahead and come home early so I can do this storyline. Okay, Nikki is home. And he is going to do something to Michaela. And that something is going to ultimately result in something horrible. And it's about to happen, so I'll be right back. Okay, so Dean walked in and seen that Nicholas had actually just pretty much murdered his sister. Like, yes, that's the storyline I'm planned with him for a while. And like I said, he was going to be a very different sim than I normally had. And I don't think Nicholas knows that he knows, but Dean's going to have a talk with Aiden and figure out what he wants to do, because Dean technically is his legal guardian. So he doesn't know what to do. Like, he doesn't know what he should do. Obviously, his sister just died, so he's upset about that. But he has to go wake up Aiden immediately and tell him what happened. Because that means Michaela is gone. And he said, "Hon, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what I just seen. But Nick just pretty much killed Michaela." And Aiden's like, what's your heart saying you gotta do? And he's like, my heart's saying we gotta protect our daughter and we gotta protect my little brother. He said, well, we can call the police and have him escorted out of the house and put in an insane asylum. You're his legal guardian. You have that right. He said, I was completely shocked. I didn't expect him to do something like that. And he said, I honestly would feel better. Our daughter's here. Your little brother's here. I can't deal with this. Like, I have enough to deal with on my own right. And he said, I would say call the police and have him committed. So, he is no longer going to be a part of the series. He's going to be committed into a mental institution because of what he has done. And I had this plan for a while just because I have too many Sims that I need to fend for. And I always had it planned for Nicholas to be a little bit different. And this is his, like, arc that I wanted to do for a while. So, he is going to be taken and being put pretty much into a psychiatric ward, pretty much. And if you guys hear that noise, that is my one guinea pig in the background. I don't know why he does that. But these guys are obviously still in shock. Like, they're missing their sister. Like, I'm sure he's missing his sister and all that. But he's just trying to figure out what exactly is going on and all that. And between it all, I think that the butler's helping out with the baby, so that's good as well. And the dogs are, and the wolf, I should say, are getting really acquainted. But I think altogether these guys are just shocked. Like, they don't know what to think. Obviously, they were protecting their daughter and their young brother, but they don't know what to do. I think right now, Dean is going to call up Trenton, which is his twin brother. Well, not really his twin brother, but his little brother. Like, they were born almost less than a year apart, might as well say. So, they're kind of like twins, but they're not really twins, you know what I mean? So he's going to call him up and have a talk and explain what happened and see what if Trenton's point of view is. And Trenton's like, dude, I really think that you did the best decision. Honestly, if he did something like that in front of me, I think I would have freaked out as well. He said, are you wanting, like, someone to help out with rent and stuff like that? Because I know Nick was, doing that somehow. Did you need my assistance? And he's like, frankly, no, dude, really, I don't. But, he said, you live your life the way you want to. If you want to come back home, you're more than welcome to come back home. But these guys are frankly just really, really confused, I think, and shocked and all that about what happened. And I think they just altogether don't know what to think. But Evan is home, and I think Evan's gonna be like, okay, what happened to Nick? What happened to all them? And all that, and it's just gonna be quite interesting to see what happens from now on. And Dean's playing soccer with the butler. That's kind of neat, though. I mean, who says you can't have fun with your boss? In a way, it's kind of neat. It's cool. I mean, I know Dean wasn't the best student in school, but he never did what Nick did, and I think if I was put into Dean's shoes, I think it'd be a tough decision, but I think he would need help, and that's what Dean really wanted. Like, he wanted to protect his little brothers and his daughter, and he also wanted to protect Nick in a way, because Nick was doing something wrong. He had to get help, and so that's what he planned on doing. But Evan's really tired from school, so I'm allowing him to get some sleep. Aiden, let's check up on you, buddy. You're tired as well, so you've been drinking coffee. I think that was because your husband had woke you up because of the whole thing with Nick. But Dean's happy because he got his skill up on one of his tasks. That's good. The butler is taking a little bit of break. It doesn't seem like there's too much to do anyways. But I think that Aiden's really tired. He's heading off to sleep as well. Dean is the only one up. I'm also waiting to hear if Bella is pregnant, because I know that the animals had hit up. And the reason why I did that wasn't because there was open spots. More so, it was because when a female dog and another male dog kind of get used to each other, that's one of the first things they do. And I kind of figured if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Then fine. I just figured that's one of the first things that they do. And so I wanted to play with the realism of that. Eventually, I think that they would have Bella and Cujo fixed. But for now, it already happened. So if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Then that's why I did it. It wasn't because of anything like that. But so we're just pretty much waiting to see if she is or isn't pregnant. And I don't think she is, because she can be encouraged. So I don't think she is pregnant. So that's another thing. She could or couldn't be. She's not pregnant, I don't think. So we're good with that. But one thing I was kind of hinted at in the last episode was possibly getting a cat as well. And I know, like, these guys have 2 animals now. They have 2 dogs. But I really wanted a cat, and I think that this is the way that these guys would give it to Annabelle when she gets older, like, so the animal can grow up with animals in her life and be all that. And with Dean being a vet, I think Dean would adopt as many animals as he can, just because he's such of an animal lover. And that's why. So they're going to go ahead and adopt a little cat, now that we know that Bella is not pregnant. So they got Nougat, Brandy, Kitty, Red, Tom, Bomber, Merle, Tammy, Furball, and Kuro. Tammy kind of looks like my cat in real life, honestly. Kind of, but a little bit different, obviously. You know what? I never had a Siamese cat. I never did. I thought they were cute, though. So maybe Muriel? No. Maybe we do that. Get a Siamese cat, but we name it something else. I don't know. Or they could see what they got for dogs as well. Let's see what they got for dogs. Adopt. Because I'm not in love with any of the cats that they have. This series will get a little bit more interesting as time goes on, but for now, I just wanted to do the whole storyline with Nick and all that, but that's pretty much what I planned. Well, Honey looks really cute. That's really cute name. Honey's really cute, though. I might, though, see what they have for strays, though. Okay, I might look and see if they have any strays. I might actually head to the island, or to the, museum, and see if there's any strays out that way, because there's usually strays out that way, since we live in Brindleton Bay. I might do that, so I'm going to head out there real quick and see if we can pick up a new family member to the fams. So, I'll be back once we get there. Okay, I'm here. I actually found the right one. I forgot to hit record, honestly. But I don't really want to stay here much longer, because this is really, like, bumming me out. Because they're, at nighttime, in this specific spot where I'm at, there's a lot of ghost pets, and it's just bumming me out. I don't want to be there much longer. So I'm going to head back home with our new pet, Aru, and I will introduce you to them once we get there. Okay, so this is our new doggo. His name is Charlie, and he was actually caught off the island. I just checked, I'm just checking on his, traits. So he's a little bit jumpy, but besides that, he looks pretty good. He's a puggle, which is really cool as well. And the reason why I was really looking for a boy dog is because now that I really thought about it, I kind of thought it would be cute to have Bella have a baby, and Charlie and her would be perfect for them to have a baby. So I'm going to go ahead and encourage them to have a baby, and then we will see if she is pregnant or not. I might pause it and see if she's pregnant or not, and when it reveals whether she's pregnant or not, I will let you guys know. So I'll be back then. Okay, so Charlie and Bella are expecting puppies. They are going to be a new little paws walking around this household by the time we come back in the next episode. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all next week for another episode of Sims Paradise, where we will dive more into the lives of Aiden and Dean and the gang. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.